All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan King, Real Combat Media, and the Clinch Report. I am here with Dethrone Base Camp MMA prospect, top prospect, Chris Honeycutt, coming off his big win. Chris, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Very good, very good. Chris, you had a couple problems with your opponent earlier, ducking out of the fight before you were ready to. How did that mess with your head a little?
I didn't really mess with my head too much. I kind of got my hopes up. My dad was in China and cut a short trip to fly back here, and my brother and sister and mom flew in from the Carolinas, so they traveled to the country. So I had a couple friends from LA that came down, so a lot of them were participating and watching me fight. And I told them the risk. Some people back out time to time, but when he showed up to the weigh-ins, his hands were wrapped. He was getting ready for his fight. 15 minutes later, they told me he was gone. So they actually called a replacement in, and I'm happy that he stepped up and came in and got it done. So
nice. Now you're known in the combat world as being one of the best wrestlers, collegiate wrestling. And tonight, most of the people thought you were going to come in and take this guy down, including myself. But you really displayed your striking and improved striking skills. Was that your game plan coming into the fight? Was to finish the fight with strikes? I mean, I know you had to switch opponents. Yeah. Did your game plan change with the opponent switch?
A little bit. I saw my first opponent, and I kind of, you get to use your head and you get an idea of what he looks like, what he's going to look like across the ring from you. The weigh-ins were the day before, so I kind of had to. I started to feel comfortable wanting to just stand up and try my hands for a little bit, but having him back out and having a new guy, and he was a little bigger, taller, so I kind of went back to what's built in the hardware and that's wrestling. But yeah, so going from more trying to do stand up, I try to display a little more just to be on the safe side. I wanted to get him down next to the cage and do where I feel comfortable the most.
So what's next for Chris Honeycutt?
Well, I'm headed Monday. I fly back out to Erie, Pennsylvania to work out with my college wrestling team and get them ready for the NCAAs at Edinburgh University. There's a couple guys, so they're looking to do well and show alumni support, getting them ready. And a week later, I get back to Fresno at Dethrone Base Camp, working out with Koscheck and LeVar Johnson and all the other MMA guys up there. And hopefully I can get another fight in 3-4 weeks from now and keep tallying on some wins.
Nice. Now, how has your life changed since you joined Team Dethrone Base Camp and you've been featured on the television show Fight Factory? As an amateur, have you felt a lot of pressure coming into your pro debut?
I guess not pressure from other people. I put pressure on myself to not necessarily performing, even though that obviously that's where it all comes down to is when you perform. But I put pressure on myself every single day to get better. To not necessarily learn something new, but if not learn it, to become more proficient. To be able to throw a left hook and pivot at the same time and not feel off balance. Boxing is something that I'm really intrigued in, and I'm learning quickly. But I have a life history since I was 4 years old of wrestling, so I'm used to being hunched over with the head down, and that's the complete opposite of what you want in boxing. So, but I love being in the gym. I love working out. So, and I got great people to work out with, and I know what I'm being taught is what the best do. So, I'm excited to get back to work and get that next win in.
Do you have any sponsors or teammates that you'd like to thank?
Dwayne Zinkin, Bob Cook, Jasper, T, Koscheck, if I didn't see Koscheck already. I don't know, all the guys at Dethrone Base Camp for grinding it out. I mean, it's a growing program. It's everyone works real hard, and we have a great future.
Excellent.
And King Mo, especially for picking up that win at Bellator on Thursday.
Yeah, that was a big win. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with top MMA prospect coming off his debut win, Chris Honeycutt, two-time NCAA champion. Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you.
Take care.
Have a nice day.